Hi students, welcome to Siddhapur Mathematics Academy. Now today I am giving you the CT for inverse trigonometric functions. See here, for this is for Karnataka CT. Already you are familiar with all the trigonometric formulas in the theory classes. Now I am giving you the multiple choice questions. See here, if tan inverse x by y minus tan inverse x minus y upon x plus y is equal to, first option pi by 2, second one pi by 3, third one pi by 4, and next minus 3 pi by 4. Here tan inverse x by y minus tan inverse x minus y upon x plus y, it is the standard formula and the answer is pi by 4. Second one, sin inverse 1 minus x minus 2 into sin inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Then x is equal to, option is 0 comma 1 by 2, second one 1 comma 1 by 2, third one is 0, and the fourth one is 1 by 2. See here, it is here just we are trying for try and error, means just we are going for options and we are substituting these options 1 by 2, 1 by 1 in left side. Suppose first go for the first one. First one is 0 comma 1 by 2. So in the left side, in place of x, if you write 0, what is your answer? Sin inverse 1 minus 2 into sin inverse 0. Sin inverse 1 is pi by 2 and this value is 0. Answer is pi by 2. That means we got our right side. That is correct. If you move by 1 by 2, so if you move for 1 by 2, what is your answer? Sin inverse 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 minus 2 into sin inverse 1 by 2, and when you solve you will get minus sin inverse 1 by 2. This is not equal to pi by 2. That means out of these four given options, it is satisfied only for 0, because if you move for the second one, again 1 by 2 is there and the result is not satisfied for 1 by 2. So this is wrong, and here we know that the result is satisfied for x is equal to 0. So answer is C, x is equal to 0. Now we are moving to the third one. Sin of tan inverse x is equal to, first option x upon root of 1 minus x square, 1 upon root of 1 minus x square, 1 upon root of 1 plus x square, x upon root of 1 plus x square. See here, we are writing sin of tan inverse x. Tan inverse x I am taking as a theta. See here, tan inverse x is equal to theta. Then what is x? X is tan theta, and you are familiar, tan theta, x is also written as x by 1. Mark this in the right angle triangle. This is theta, tan is opposite upon adjacent. By Pythagoras theorem, it is root of 1 plus x square. So the given problem will be written as sin theta. Now write down this sin theta from the figure, that is x upon root of 1 plus x square. Which option? D. Next, fourth one. The principal value branch of sec inverse x is, first option pi by 2 comma pi by 2 minus 0, 0 comma pi, and this is the standard result. You know that we are studying the domain and range in the theory classes. The answer is B. Next, fifth one. Which of the following which of the following corresponding to the principal value branch of tan inverse. So these all questions are directly from theory. If you are thorough in the theory, directly you can answer this. Without options also you can mark the option. Without option also you can tell the answer. And already you are familiar, the answer is first one. Next question. Which of the following is the principal value branch of cos inverse x? This is also directly related with the theory, whatever you have studied in the theory. So students, can you tell me the answer? The answer is C, that is 0,5. Next. Similarly, the seventh one is cosec inverse, the principal value branch. I am writing only that cosec inverse. Which of the following is the principal value branch of cosec inverse x? And then again from the theory we are marking it as fourth option. Next, same, one branch of cos inverse x other than the principal value branch corresponds to pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, pi, 2 pi minus 3 pi by 2, 0, pi, 2 pi, pi. So here I am showing you how to find the value other than the principal branch. So first write down the principal branch, and for that principal branch you can add same amount. So here I am adding same amount 2 pi. When you solve this, it is 2 pi, 3 pi. And the fourth option is 2 pi, 3 pi. Next question, ninth one. The value of sine inverse cos 43 pi by 5 is option 3 pi by 5 minus 7 pi by 5, pi by 10 and minus pi by 10. So this is sine inverse cos 43 pi by 5. So sine inverse cos split with the help of allied angle 8 pi plus 3 pi by 5. Already you are familiar with allied angles. So if you are not familiar, in one of my previous video I gave all the allied angles details. Go through that. Cos 8 pi plus 3 pi by 5 is cos 3 pi by 5. And here we have a formula for sin inverse of sin x is equal to x. If x is lying between minus 90 to plus 90, but it is sin inverse of cos. So convert this cos in the form of sin. Sin inverse of sin pi by 2 minus 3 pi by 5. So it is sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. Now simplify this. It is sin inverse of sin minus pi by 10 after taking a LCM. Now it is in the form of sin inverse of sin x. Sin inverse of sin x is x if it is lying between minus 90 to plus 90. So your answer is minus pi by 10. Option D. See here, when you are solving a CET, the maximum questions will be solved if you are thorough in the theory. And in few more, we have to thorough in the basic formulas. Next question. The principal value of the expression cos inverse of cos minus 680 degree. Remember student, again we have cos inverse of cos x is equal to x if x is lying between 0 to 180 degree. Options are 2 pi by 9 minus 2 pi by 9 and 34 pi by 9. Next pi by 9. So here first you know that cos inverse of cos minus 680 degree. Yes, tell me what is cos of minus theta? Cos of minus theta is cos theta. So this will be cos inverse of cos 680 degree. Now split 680 degree with the help of allied angle. Cos inverse of cos 8 into 90 minus 40. So 8 into 90 is how much? 720. 720 minus 40 is 680. Now it is cos inverse of cos 40 degree. So it is in the form of cos inverse of cos x, that is 40 degree. If you convert this 40 degree in the form of radian, it is 2 pi by 9. First option. So all these 10 questions are basic, they are related with the basic trigonometric terms. Now moving to the next one. Cot of sin inverse x is, first option, root of 1 plus x square upon x. Next 1 upon root of 1 plus x square. Next 1 upon x root of 1 minus x square upon x. So here if sin inverse x I am writing as a theta, then how you write? It is written as cot theta. See here, sin inverse x I am writing as a theta, x is sin theta. I am not explaining all basics because already you are familiar with, you completed the theory exam, so you are familiar. Now sin theta will be x by 1. Draw the right angle triangle, mark it. This is theta, this is x and this is 1. What is adjacent side? With the help of Pythagoras theorem, you are thorough, just calculate in your mind. It is 1 minus x square. So then what we have to write? We have to write cot theta. That cot theta from the figure. Cot is adjacent upon opposite. Root of 1 minus x square upon x. So option D. Next, question number 12. If tan inverse of x is equal to pi by 10 for some x belongs to R, then the value of cot inverse x is equal to, first option, pi by 5, B 2 pi by 5, C 3 pi by 5, next 4 pi by 5. So here tan inverse x is given and cot inverse x they are asking. Have you remembered a formula where the tan inverse and cot inverse are related? So the formula is tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2, and we required cot inverse x. This is pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. Write down that tan inverse x value pi by 2 minus pi by 10. Take the LCM. LCM is 10. It is multiplied with 5. 5 pi minus pi, that is equal to 4 pi by 10. 4 pi by 10 is nothing but 2 pi by 5. So which option? B. Next, the domain of sin inverse 2x is, the domain of sin inverse 2x is 0, 1, minus 1, 1, minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2, next minus 2, 2. So we know the domain of sin inverse x, but here the angle is 2x. Then how you write the domain of sin inverse x? We are writing as of sin inverse 2x. What is the domain of sin inverse x? Angle is lying between minus 1 to plus 1. Here instead of x we have minus 2. Sorry, instead of 2x we have 2x. It is 2x, and we are familiar with what? We are familiar with inequalities. So when you solve these inequalities, your answer will be like this. But by this, so what is the answer then? It is C. It is lying between minus 1 by 2 to plus 1 by 2. We are familiar. The domain of sin inverse x is minus 1 to plus 1. With the help of that concept, we are solving this question. Moving to the next one. Question number 14. The principal value of sin inverse minus root 3 by 2. See, if the students are thorough in the theory, without any calculations directly they can tell this answer. The options are minus 2 pi by 3, minus pi by 3, 4 pi by 3 and 5 pi by 3. So what is the sin inverse of minus x? Have you remembered the basic formula? Sin inverse of minus x is minus sin inverse x. So it is minus sin inverse root 3 by 2. And already you are familiar. Just write down that value. It is pi by 3, 60 degree. That is pi by 3 and minus is there. So minus pi by 3. Next question. If theta is equal to sin inverse of sin of minus 600 degree, then the value of theta is pi by 3, pi by 2, 2 pi by 3 and minus 2 pi by 3. Remember students, again it is in the form of sin inverse of sin x form, but minus is there. First we have to convert. So what is the sin of minus theta? Sin inverse of sin x is equal to x if x is lying between minus 90 to plus 90. First I am solving this. Sin inverse of sin of minus 600. You know that sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. It is sin inverse of minus sin 600. Now split 600 with the help of allied angle. It is 6 into 90 plus 60. 6 into 90 plus 60 comes in which quadrant? It comes in third quadrant. In the third quadrant sin is negative. So it minus, it changes to plus. Sin 60 degree. Sin inverse of sin 60 degree is what? 60. 60 is what? Pi by 3. So the answer is A. Pi by 3. Next question. The domain of the function y is equal to Sin inverse of minus x square is 0, 1. See, this is a closed bracket, this is a open bracket. And this is a null set. Already you are familiar. The domain of sin inverse of x is minus 1 to plus 1. Instead of minus x, what we have? So instead of x, we have minus x square. That means it is lying between minus 1 to plus 1. And whenever we are solving, always x should be positive. You are familiar with allied angles. This is written as, because x square is less than or equal to 1 or x square is greater than or equal to minus 1. And we are taking always least. The least is square. So square means we are taking a least, that is 0. This implies it is nothing but, so the answer is what? Then the answer is C. Next, question number 17. The domain of y is equal to cos inverse of x square minus 4 is, first option 3, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, intersection it is. So what is the domain for cos inverse? It is also minus 1 to plus 1. Instead of x, we have x square minus 1. So x square minus 4. And solve this inequality, we are getting like this. And because of that square, we have to write like this in the form of modulus. Let x is less than 0, then, so this implies and if x is greater than 0, we have this. Then the value is, now combine these two. When you combine these two, tell me what is your result. The result will be like this. When you are combining, this is minus root 5 to minus root 3 and this is root 3 to root 5, union of that two. Next, the domain of the function defined by see, what is the domain of cos x? Domain of cos x is real number r, and the domain of sin inverse x is minus 1 to 1. Therefore, the domain of f of x is, we have to take the least. So, in the set of real numbers, if you take the intersection of this, what is your result? So, it is the answer. Next, 19. The value of sin in the bracket 2 into sin inverse of 0.6 is, here also we have one result, sin of sin inverse x is equal to x if x is lying between minus 1 to plus 1. It is similar, but this 2 is extra. First simplify that. I am writing this as a theta, that is sin 2 theta. What is theta? Sine inverse of 0.6 as a theta. I am writing options here. 0.8, 0.96, 1.2 and sine of 1. So sine 2 theta. What is the sine theta here? Sine theta is 0.6. Sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta into cos theta. So 2 sine theta is what? Sine theta is 0.6. How you calculate cos theta? Cos theta is equal to root of 1 minus sine square theta. That is the root of 0.6 whole square. Simplify that, you will get 0.8. Multiply this, you will get 0.96. Next, question number 20. If sine inverse x plus sine inverse y is equal to pi by 2, then the value of cos inverse x plus cos inverse y is, first option pi by 2, next pi, next 0, next 2 pi by 3. Here we have two methods. One is the formula that I am explaining both the methods. One is the formula. That formula is, if sine inverse x plus sine inverse y is equal to theta, then cos inverse x plus cos inverse y is pi minus theta. So when you apply that, it is cos inverse x plus cos inverse y is pi minus pi by 2. Answer is pi by 2. Suppose in case if you are not remember the formula, what you are doing? Write down this cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. You know how to convert sine terms of sine. Cos inverse x will be pi by 2 minus sine inverse x. This is pi by 2 minus sine inverse y. So what is pi by 2 plus pi by 2? That is pi. And here in these two take minus common. That is sine inverse x plus sine inverse y. So it is pi minus. But what is sine inverse x plus sine inverse y? Given as pi by 2. When you take the LCM and simplify, you will get pi by 2. This is how we are solving. It depends on the students how they are thorough in the formula. So in the next class I am giving you some more examples on inverse trigonometric functions.